Hey everybody, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well. Coming to you from inside the bus. We're gonna do a night video, basically because I've been so incredibly busy in the daytime. So today I'm gonna give you an update of what's been going on here, kind of just an end of the week before the weekend update on a lot of things going on here inside the naughty bus. One is, I swear, I'm sick again. This is the fourth different bug that I've gotten since the start of December that I've gotten completely over and then got sick again. I cannot believe it. I'm so tired of being sick all the time. But thank you for joining me on the channel, guys. I will be uploading this video with some connected internet, so be sure to check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet on the road. Does the bus look a little different? Looks a little brighter in here, huh? Diana has... Actually, she's left again. She's doing... I think she's doing the women's RTR this weekend, and she left on Wednesday for some other event. Which is fine. She still has not gotten sick. And like I said, I'm sick for the fourth time in 4 weeks. But before she left, she went and painted all the plywood walls white and the bed. Guys, in this video I have a lot of updates because this week, starting on Monday, we've been doing a lot of projects. Wayne's been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot. We've just been pounding away at projects, although I have not been feeling 100%. And so the purpose of this video is to get you caught up on some things I'm really excited about. First, let's start in the rear. We've got plumbing. This piece of plywood right here is actually going to be on a hinge, and that's for the king-size bed back here. So this part of the frame right here will be a 5-foot piano hinge right there. So this can lift up for storage underneath, which you can see the water tank is now in. The water tank is secured. It's not completely hooked up yet. I do have a new water pump coming, but the PEX lines are installed, guys. So 1/2-inch PEX. We will have a drain that still needs to be drained to the ground in case we need to drain the tank, winterize it for any other reason, or take out all the water. And then we've started to do PEX. It'll go underneath the bed here to the wall over here, make a 90-degree angle there before we go to that part though. There's another T right here going underneath the wheel well, under this compartment, into where the diesel heater's at. And it comes here for the toilet, although this part has not been crimped because we don't know how long this is going to be, and we're just not sure where it exactly needs to be. But all the PEX has been run, including over here at the hot water, the water heater tank. I always say hot water. I got a release valve to put in here. We got hot and cold coming up with valves. We've got the shower nozzle coming up, but again, this is not crimped right here because there's going to be a wall here, and there will be a bathtub shower line. And then you can see right here that it looks like there's 2 blue lines going. I just got 100-footer of blue and then one little piece of red, but there is actually going to be hot and cold going behind the bathtub on this side of the wall, behind the couch on this side of the wall, but there will be a cover there. And then we come up over here and we have hot and cold, more than we really need, but it's going to be coming through this cupboard for the sink. Now, yes, my water lines are exposed. We did not build PEX water lines in the walls on purpose. Now, I've mentioned this several times on my build. I'm not building it to code, and I'm certainly not building it like RVs are built. Okay, I'm doing some things a little different. I'm not calling this RV a 4 Seasons RV, but it kind of is going to be one of the best 4 Seasons RV out there, with more than R10 value insulation in the walls, 12 in the floor, and I'm undecided on what's going to be going on in the ceiling up there, but it's going to be very well insulated. We're going to have DC heat pads on the black and gray tank underneath so that they don't freeze in the winter, as well as... So my thinking, because I'm building my own RV out of a bus, is to keep these lines exposed so that they are actually in the climate controlled area. Now, if they were in the wall and the insulation, they would be really close to the exterior temperature out there, and you can have freezing lines. Also, if you ever need to work on these lines, wouldn't it be nice to easily be able to access them and make a change rather than digging through walls of an RV and just wondering where it's gone under the... I had my Class A, we had water lines that went through a steel floor and then went underneath the chassis of the RV, and then they drilled back up in another area because that's the only way they decided to run the lines. Just completely baffled me. I mean, so one of the things that's going to go on in my bus is that all of my PEX water lines will be basically in the same climate control of the interior of this RV, and they will be easily accessible in case I ever need to make a repair. I know there's going to be people that don't agree with that decision, and quite frankly, I don't care. I am doing it my way. It's already done my way, and everything's going to be fine. But again, I understand I didn't do it the way you think I should have done it, and I don't care. And that's also something that Wayne's been working on because I've got him in charge of this back rear area. We still got to bring the water inlet in and the vent. The water pump is on the way. I think it'll actually be here when you guys watch this on Friday. I believe it'll arrive at my Moon Mountain address, and we can start buttoning up this rear side and moving on for now. I am going to have to get a mattress and set that all up. But, oh, I didn't show you this. Well, okay, so for me, the first two major... Is that an appliance? No, the diesel heater was the appliance. Okay, a toy and a piece of furniture are in. First of all, the TV is temporarily mounted here in the bus. This is a 50-inch Vizio QLED TV, and I used those 2x4 studs that I put back here with the brace to secure it. It is tilted towards, oh yeah, guys, my Rec Pro 67-inch dual power recliner couch. Now, if you've been following my channel, you know this is the 4th time I've had one of these. So I obviously love them. I've never had a powered version, which I'll show you here in just a second, but I will say that they are incredibly comfortable. They come apart completely, so that's why they can be shipped on Amazon and you can fit them to the front door. I think a 22-inch door of an RV they will fit through once they're taken apart. And I've had this exact couch, but a non-powered version in my Amazon cart ever since I purchased this bus. I knew exactly what was going there. $1,354, I believe, is the price of these, brand new, plus tax. And I went on a marketplace in Gilbert, Arizona, and found this, guys. Basically brand new for $500. Now, I don't even know what the powered version actually costs because it's not in stock right now. 500 bucks. The family was getting rid of it because they needed to pull out the recliner so that they could have a pull-out bed instead for 2 more kiddos in the RV. So when I got there, I couldn't believe it. I plugged it in, tested it all out, works perfectly, no stains, no smells, no nothing. And he said, wait, but you came alone? How are you gonna do this? And I said, oh, you're probably unfamiliar. I grabbed it like this, pulled the whole couch forward with 2 hands, went in, unbuckled it, disconnected this from this, and he went, what? I didn't know you could do that. I was giving it a good deal because I figured somebody was gonna scratch up the heck out of my RV and it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get out. I said, no. This is my 4th Rec Pro couch recliner like this. Never taken one apart before, actually. I've kept them all going with the RVs I've sold. This is the first time I took one apart and put it back together, but I love it. Again, was not expecting actually to get a powered version. So like the movie theaters, the AMC movie theaters, well, this one has a USB port because I've got the couch plugged in. You can turn on and off the light, and then there's the power recline up, power recline back. On both of them, it has the normal cup holders in the center that are removable. It has this big cubby here for, oh, I guess I got some Apple AirPods for remotes and storage and stuff like that. And they are independently reclining chairs, sofa. I guess you could call it a love seat recliner combo. The other interesting thing about this company is that it's called the wall hugger version. So basically, you can install it like this. up against a wall. It's called the wall hugger because the mechanics inside, when you start to recline, actually moves the whole chair forward as the back goes down and the footrest comes out. So you can install it and leave it against the wall, and they're super thin. I want to say 33 inches, so not very wide at all here. Actually, let me show you. All right, so I want you to see how awesome this is. So power recline. Watch what this does while the foot part comes up. Super quiet. Can't even hear it. There you go. But that's not even it. Watch. You can lay down, guys. You can literally lay down and fall asleep in this thing watching TV. And they're completely independent, so if Diana doesn't want to recline, or if the kitties are over there, it doesn't recline. This stays still, this middle console part. And there's a lot of different size versions. There's one that doesn't come with this middle console. These modular recliners, you can set up any way you want. You could have a third recliner in the middle. You could delete this and these would be butt to butt and my elbow would be hitting somebody else. I like this version though, and the power, so nice. Look at that. I'm in heaven with this setup. I cannot believe I got this couch for 500 bucks. That plastic wrap that's over there, that is actually for covering the couch while we work in here, because it is a little early to be bringing in a couch, but at the same time, I'm not gonna pass up on a deal like that. And I could keep it outside in the tent or in the trailer, but I just don't want to. I wanna have a place to come in here and watch TV. And I've already got the TV hooked up to all of my Netflix, my Hulu, and my YouTube Premium to skip the commercials and stuff. I've picked out a soundbar system with bass, so the bass speaker is gonna be hidden somewhere. The bar will be somewhere. And the security wire won't be there later. It's actually comes out of a hole right above where the mount is, right there. Other than that, yeah, I guess that's pretty much where we are. I'm just very tired of being sick, and there's still a lot of projects going on, but this is the month. This is that month I feared because everything is going on in Quartzsite, and Quartzsite is a mess. And don't get me wrong, I am blessed to have so many friends camping near me here in Quartzsite. But I tell you, I wake up every day and I start hammering away at something on my project. And by noon, I've already heard from 5 to 7 friends, inviting me to come hang out and go do something else besides working. And I'm torn. I'm really torn. I mean, I don't want to take time off, but then again, I don't want to get burned out on this. In a couple days, I have felt a little burned out at some of these projects I'm undertaking. You know, when Diana and I went to Phoenix, we got some more stuff for future projects that I'm going to hold off on telling you about. But man, we drove from Peoria to Gilbert, and it took an hour and 45 minutes to get from one side of Phoenix to the other. And then we still had to go to Lowe's at like 7 p.m. And we were there until the minute Lowe's closed, filling up my trailer for more supplies, wood and stuff. It's just been, and that took up a whole day. So, yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and recline again. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it, but I would love to be hanging out with my friends who seem to just have all this extra time that I don't have right now because I've put myself in this situation for building a bus, which every day I get a little more excited about. There's something new. There's something we get past that I won't have to ever go back and work on again. Having the walls all primed now really changes how I feel about the bareness of them. So, you know, I had thought about coming back in, well, not here because there'd be a counter here, but putting some kind of a wood cover over it, a different panel board or something on some of the parts, like underneath the TV before the fireplace starts. You know, is that going to be a panel? This will be live edge backsplash. That'll be the refrigerator. I guess the bathroom over there. So where the toilet is over here, this wall, should I put paneling or should I just paint it a certain color? You know? Are all of the window ledges going to be painted a certain color, or is it just going to go from white up to whatever natural wood planks are in the ceiling? You know, so there's There's a lot of thinking involved in how I'm gonna do the walls, but that's all farther down. I mean, guys, we got flooring, but I'm gonna wait because I don't think it's time to do waterproof vinyl plank flooring just yet. The floor gets so dirty with us coming in and out and working on projects. It's been painted, primed, and it's still just filthy. I mean, filthy. So I think we're gonna try to hold off, although I would love to get the flooring put in before we secure the cabinets and do the countertops so that there's actually vinyl flooring all the way back. So it's just a lot to think about and prioritize. In the meantime, my massive solar shipment is out. It's out. It is making its way from Texas to Phoenix on a freight truck. Panels, batteries, inverters, wires, all sorts of goodies to keep Wayne busy. I'll be helping him with a lot of those projects, but I will have many of my own projects in here until he needs my help. We've got the solar mounting brackets so that once the solar panels are on, and we're loading this sucker up, guys. We can fit 10 ginormous panels on this thing. 5,000 watts. Gosh, this is like my dream. An off-grid boondocking machine for my power-hungry lifestyle, you know? So, anyway. Let's turn off some lights and we'll go back into the RV. Doing a kitty check. There's Chunks. My baby boy. What a good boy. There's Gizmo. He's a very good boy, my Gizmo. You got eye goobies. Man, don't touch my eyes, Dad. Sorry, buddy. What, Tara? Oh, Tara says it's num-num time. Is it num? It is num-num time. You're right, Tara. Where's Opie? Say Opie's probably, yep, in the driver's seat. Hi, buddy. Tara says that it's num-num time. Would you like to come eat some num-nums? Okay, come on. There we go. We got everybody eating. Got Opie, got Gizmo, Chunks, and Tara. I give them a little bit of wet food with their dry kibbles every night. And they're getting better at eating out of their own bowls now. They're cute. I feel like the cat custody balance here is a little off. Diana's just got Yang, and I've got all 4 of these rascals to myself to take care of. I have to up the child support payments from Diana when she gets back. And we've got Schooly Palooza here in Ehrenberg end of this month. And then a second Schooly Palooza, the Ungathering, February 7th to the 14th in Quartzsite, I think. I think it's in Quartzsite this year. One's in Ehrenberg, one's in Quartzsite. They're both so near, but am I really going to drive the bus in its condition and go to one of those? Yeah, I probably will, huh? I probably will try to go to at least the second one in February. Maybe even if there's a break or if the solar panels and stuff are a little delayed in getting here. Maybe I can go over there for a couple days, at least be there for it, but not the whole event, obviously, because I got a lot of work to do, you know? I just want to be done being sick.